Good morning, students. This is your math teacher. Today we are going to learn rounding of numbers to nearest tens, hundreds, and thousands. Okay, so let's get started with rounding of numbers to nearest tens. Okay, now as you can see here, the number given here is a 4-digit. Now the rule applies same for a 2-digit number, 3-digit, 4-digit, 5-digit, 6-digit. No matter how much higher value numbers you get, we have to deal with the last 2 digits for nearest 10. Rest of the higher value digits remains same. Okay, the change will occur here. Okay, and in tens place and ones place. Okay, so let's see first example, that is 3421. It got rounded off as 3420. Now why 21 got rounded off as 20? Let's see. Now you can see the ones place digit is 1 and it is smaller than 5. Now why we have to consider greater than or smaller than 5? Because we can say we have to consider the two extremes, that is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and so on. Okay, for tens, rounding off to nearest tens. Okay, now your ones place digit, you can see that 1 is smaller than 5. So this tens place digit remains unchanged. Okay, always in rounding off to nearest tens, the last digit will be, ones place digit will be 0 only, whether it is greater than or smaller than 5, it will get rounded off as 0 only, because in 10 you can see the last digit is always 0, right? So here also it will be 0, but the change will occur in this tens place digit. If it is smaller, it will remain unchanged, as you can see in this example. Okay, 21, 20. But if it is greater than 5 or equal to 5, then this digit will change. How? We'll see in next example. Let's learn the other way to understand this. If we consider the last 2 digits, that is 21, it lies between 20 to 30. Okay, and 20 to 30, the middle number is 25. So we have to compare it with this number. Okay, middle number. So 21, as you can see, is smaller than 25. So it will get rounded off to 20. Whichever numbers are smaller than 25 will get rounded off as 20. And whichever numbers are, now if 25 you have, then also it will get rounded off as 20. But if the number in the tens place is greater than 25, then also it will get rounded off as 30. Is this clear up till here? Okay. Once when you will start solving the examples, you will understand it more better. Okay. If you have understood, please raise your thumbs, at least for this example. Yes. Show me your thumbs up. Yes. Very good. Let's move on to next example. That is again rounding off to nearest tens, but for the number 1567. Now this has got rounded off as 1570. Why? Let's see. Now here you can see that ones place digit 7 is greater than 5. Okay. Again it gets rounded off as 0, but the change is in this tens place digit. Okay. Now 6 has become 7 over here. It has increased by 1 more. Okay. Why? Because ones place digit is greater than 5. Okay. The other way to understand is, you can see that 67 lies between 60 to 70. And when we compare with the middle number 65, 67 is greater than 65. Okay. So it will get rounded off as 70. Whereas the numbers which are less than 65 will get rounded off as 60. Okay, in that range only we have to consider. Okay, so 1567 got rounded off to nearest tens as 1570. Have you understood this? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, very good. Now let's learn rounding off to nearest 100. Here also for hundreds, as you can see, 100 is a 3-digit number. we have to consider the last three digits no matter how many higher values are given. Okay. As you can see here, this is a 6-digit number, 8,12,432. It got rounded off as 8,12,400. Now you can see tens place and ones place a zero, because in 100 you get we always get two zeros, right? So this also, these also are zeros, but you can see here the tens place digit is smaller than 5. So this hundreds place digit has remained unchanged and tens in ones place has become 0. Okay. So the rounding off is in this manner. Okay. If the just the next place value is smaller or greater than 5, that affects the particular hundreds place or tens place or thousands place digit. Okay. Let's understand the other way. Now the last three digits are 432. As you can see in the number, it's 432, and it lies between the range of 400 to 500, because why we have to take this particular range? Because we are rounding off to nearest 100. So we have to take the hundreds range only. Okay. So you can see that 432 is less than 450. Again, 450 is the middle number between 400 and 500. Okay. So whatever numbers, all the numbers less than 450, that means 401 to 449 will get rounded off as 400, whereas 450 to 499 will get rounded off as 500. This rule will apply for all the ranges. Suppose if the number is between 100 to 200, or 300 to 400, or 600 to 700, or 800 to 900, this rule applies as it is. It will be same for all the ranges. Okay. Now let's see thousands digit, how to round it off to nearest thousand. Okay. Now here the five digit number is given to us. 45,525 got rounded off to nearest thousand as 46,000. Now here the consideration will be up to thousands digit number. Okay. So we have to deal with 5,525. Okay. Now as in tens digit, we have seen first the ones digit number, and in hundreds digit, we had seen the tens place digit number. Here we are dealing with thousands place, so we will have to first check out with the hundreds place digit, right? Okay. So as you can see here, the hundreds place digit is 5 and it is equal to 5. Okay. So this thousands place digit remains unchanged. Whereas as in thousand, we get last three digits as 0. Here also all these digits will get rounded off as 0. Okay. So these all will get converted into 0, but it will affect the thousands digit number. Okay. And it will get increased by one more. Why? Because 5 is equal to 5. The hundreds place digit is equal to the middle number, right? Is equal to 5. Or the other way to understand is, last four digits we have to consider, that is 5,525, and it lies between which extremes? Again the same range we have to consider, 5,000 to 6,000. Okay. And the middle number of 5,000 to 6,000 is 5,500. So we will have to first compare it with that. And you can see here 5,525 is greater than 5,500. So it got rounded off as 6,000. Okay. As it is greater than the middle number, okay, of our range, it got rounded off as 6,000, because numbers from 5,500 to 5,999 will get rounded off to 6,000, whereas numbers from 5,001 to 5,449 will get rounded off as 5,000. The rule applies same for rounding off to tens also, hundreds also, and thousands also. Okay. Only carefully we have to see which up to which nearest tens or hundreds or thousands it is given, and according to that we have to round off those digits. Okay, the higher values remain same. Now let's see all the numbers what we have learned as well as few more examples. We'll convert them all into nearest tens and hundreds and thousands. In this you can see that nearest tens, okay, 3421. 21 lies between 20 to 30 and it is less than 25, so got converted as or rounded off as 20. Here 67, which is greater than middle number of 60 to 70, that is 65, so it got converted as 70. Okay, now here this is 25, which is equal to 25, right? So it got converted as 30. Okay, so the round off number of 45,525 to nearest tens will be 45,530. These higher value digits remain same, only the changes in the particular tens and ones because it is given to round off to nearest 10. Okay, similarly 8,12,432 got rounded off as 30 because here it is 32, okay, which is near to 30. 32, it lies between 30 to 40 range, and so it got rounded off as 32. Here you can see the last two digits are 94, and 94 means lying between 90 to 100, right? So it is less than 95, and so got rounded off as 90. Is this clear? Please raise your thumbs if it is clear. Raise your thumbs. Yes, very good. Now let's understand all the nearest hundreds. You can see 421. 3,421 got rounded off to nearest hundred as 3,400 because 421 is smaller than 450 and 450 is the middle number of 400 to 500. Okay, so it got rounded off as 400. Similarly here 1,567. Here we have to consider last three digits, and 5, it lies between 500 to 600, and you can see this is greater than 550, which is the middle number of range of 500 and 600, so it got rounded off as 600. Same here, it is less than 550, so it got rounded off as 500. Here this is greater than 650, so it got rounded off as 700. Here it is less than 450, so it got rounded off as 400, and here it is greater than 850. Why? Because it lies between 800 and 900, and the middle number is 850, and 894 is greater than 850, so it got rounded off as 900. The remaining higher digit values remains same. Okay. Now understanding the nearest thousands. Now here you can see it is 3,421 got rounded off as 3,000. Okay. Now here the range will be 3,000 to 4,000. Right. So the middle number of 3,000 and 4,000 will be 3,500. Now here you can see 3,421 is less than 3,500. So it got rounded off as 3,000. Okay. Now here you can see it is greater than 1,500 because this number lies between 1,000 and 2,000. So it got converted as 2,000. Just excuse me. Okay. Now here you can see it is 45,525. Okay. Now here 5,525 we have to consider, and it lies between 5,000 to 6,000. Okay. And as 5,525 is greater than 5,500, so it got converted as 46,000. Now here similarly 17,667, in this we have to consider 7,667, which is greater than 7,500 because it lies between 7,000 and 8,000. So this number, as it is greater than 7,500, it got converted as or rounded off as 18,000, 8,000. Okay, and the remaining higher value remains same. So this complete number got rounded off as 18,000. The next example is 8,12,432. Now here 2,432 we have to consider. Now, as you can see, 2432, it is smaller than 2500. So it remains same as and get rounded off as 2000. Okay. Now here, 3,16,894. Now here we have to consider 6,894, which lies between 6,000 and 7,000, and it is greater than 6,500. So it got rounded off as 7,000. The remaining higher values, higher digits remains same. 3,000, 3,17,000. Okay. Is this very clear? I'll clear your doubts if you have any. When you will solve the sums, you will be able to understand much better. Okay. Once you get the trick, you will be able to solve it easily. Okay. So give me a thumbs up if you have understood at least these numbers. Yes, very good. Okay, so this is all for today. Next lecture, we will learn about Roman numbers. Okay.